Now this is the material we're going to be using. In the old rabbit hutch here, we've been storing all the veg peelings and the tea bags and the coffee grinds, and that's going to be the main ingredient for the compost. And in addition to that, we also have a bag of horse manure, which is here. So we're going to mix this in. Now what I'm going to get in while I quickly can and remember is that we're not going to show you and teach you everything about composting. If you want to know about that, then you're going to have to go to my FASM site, and I shall put a link on the post for this at Conceptual Reflections, w43w.com, and then in addition to this you'll be able to link through and discover all you ever wanted to know about compost. Right, let's crack on. And Gizmo, she gets very upset about all this. Right, before we start, let's go through a couple of principles. First of all, we've got to make sure it drains, so that's why we put a drain hole in there. So hopefully I can cut in now and put in some pictures. And then what we're going to do is going to put some of the old twigs, these, around the base of it so that it doesn't block, so we can keep it free. So I'm just going to cut them up nice and small. I don't actually want them pinching holes to the bottom. Right, there you go, that's all we want. Just want a little bit of something around there to stop too much stuff blocking them drain holes. And the top here, as you can see, has holes in it, so that'll allow the air in. So the drain hole should allow the air in. Serve two purposes. Right, now I think it's time I've got my helper and we start making some compost. Luca?
Hi.
Yeah, I was going to say hello. Now, we have a language problem. Luca doesn't speak English, I don't speak Dutch, but who cares? We're going to enjoy ourselves making some compost,
Yes.
aren't we? Right, what we're doing, Luca,
Yeah.
is that, that's right, I'm talking about you rather than to you.
Je hoeft niet te antwoorden, Luca.
Luca here is filling up the old compost that we've been saving, and what we actually did is we layered the old veg peelings with some old peat from these pots, and it's cooked up actually quite nicely. This bit's off the top, the stuff underneath is nice, so what we're going to do is take some of that and we're going to layer it so that we have layers of peat, layers of veg waste and layers of horse manure, which you are literally going to sprinkle over.
So?
Like so. Now it's very dry this, so we do need to add water. But the main trick is layering, and if you go to my compost science page on FASM, which I should put a link to at the bottom, you will find out everything you need to know about the science of composting.
Dakje.
Right. Now next thing, what I'm going to do is put some of this fresh stuff on. Here's the, can I have the spade? Can I have the spade, Luca? Thank you. Now none of this stuff will actually do you any harm. It might be rotten vegetables, but it ain't going to kill you.
En hij is
In fact, I would actually say that the bacteria are actually beneficial for you,
vol.
because this is actually
Hij
warm,
valt
and we should really cook up nice in here in a minute. Like I say, I'm just going to build it all in layers, and we'll wet it down, which means we might get a bit of drainage coming out. Oh, nice one, sunshine.
Yeah.
And first of all, we'll get some water on. Want to give me a hand?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is just sprinkle this over like that. Ideally we'd better with a rose, but we haven't got one. You can put the last bit on?
Yes.
Okay, you just sprinkle it over. How done. Right. Now we'll put in some of the more rotten stuff. Can you give me a hand with this one?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is a bit of a language problem here, but we always get over these. Here you go then. Do you want to help it go out?
Met je handen.
So what we do is just sprinkle it on, so we make a layer. It's all about layering compost.
Laagjes.
Now I actually did it rather than you, but you want to fill me another one up? Nice one. So that's a layer of the more fresh stuff, a layer of the peat, and now a layer of course manure. Now this stuff is on shavings, but don't worry about it, it doesn't matter. It's perfectly fine, in fact it helps to keep the heap up open. And then you can do with some more water. Hopefully a water monitor. That.
The water monitor.
The water monitor. We've made you the water monitor, Gino.
Nice.
I want to see water coming out the bottom,
Yes.
because then we know we're wetting it up right.
Lekker de plank.
Now, anybody that's worried about handling this stuff, like I say, it won't do any harm. But in the 8th century, the Arabs of Baghdad invented a substance called soap. So you can always get some of that out and wash your hands afterwards. That's it. You can put your hands in there. It's on your manure. Do you no harm. It doesn't do all those wussy birds any harm, so it won't do us any. Very gently, we just spread it over. That's it. Brilliant. That one? There we go.
Yeah.
That's that up. There you go. There goes another.
Here.
There's the water, yeah. We'll get most of this in now. We're about all right on the waterfront now.
Can we add this already?
We can indeed. It's perfect timing, Gino. And this is this morning's coffee and tea and bits and pieces. So that can all go in. We'll give it a rinse. Come on then.
Yes.
Let's stand here. We'll finish this video. You want to stand? Face the camera. Ready? Hey! Well, now stop 1 minute. Pause. Right? Stand still, because then we can cut the movie. Right?
Yes.
And then we do it. Ready? Right, there we go. Right.
Yeah.
Now give. Right. I'll speak. And when I do that, you wait. Okay? After. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ready? Right. Well, that's it. That's us built. We've built the compost heap. We filled it. And now Luke has got to go and see his mum. So that's us finished. I've just got to do a couple more things, which is to finish the top off. But I think I'll do that with pictures. So that's us. I'll give him a wave. Go on then, let's go. That's the Womble composting finished.
Yes.